Dr. Laura is on right now.
Dr. Laura.
Yes.
Thank you for taking my call.
You're very welcome.
So many people in this world want to find purpose in their life. And I think that you help us find that. And thank you for that. You've been my friend for so long and my counselor for so long. So thank you. I've got a grandma issue. I have a 13-year-old granddaughter. My daughter lives in California, so she's in public school in California.
Is there a father involved? Oh, I don't care if she's pretty.
Yes, Dad is involved. Dad is involved. Both Mom and Dad were working at a private school, and he's been a teacher, and he's just really into his kids, but he struggles with depression. And so a lot of it falls on my daughter's shoulder. She's now self-employed and works from home, so she's with her kids. They're in public school. So just this 2 days ago, my daughter called me, and she said, Mom, you're the only one I'm sharing this with, but my granddaughter came home from the first day of school and wouldn't talk and didn't talk for 3 more days. And
anybody go over to the school and see what happened?
She did. And they just said she's just very quiet. We don't understand what's going on. And when my daughter would try to talk to her, her name is Lily. Lily wouldn't respond. She just wouldn't communicate. So she called me and said, what do you think I should do? I said, well, I think you need to just give her lots of hugs, and you tell her on Friday we're going to have a chat. You and me are going for coffee, and we're going to talk about what's struggling in your life. And they did that. She did open up. It ended up being on Sunday they had this mother-daughter powwow, and she said the daughter told her that she was depressed and she's sad.
And she's sad about what? Just saying I have a mood doesn't tell anybody anything. What's going on?
Right. She's sad that some of her friends went to a different school, a more prestigious school than her. They transferred this summer. And so that means she started school with no friends to reach out to.
Okay. Every kid whose parents move starts school with no friends. Okay. Then you know, ma'am, stop. Stop. You don't have to go on. Let's just do one, encapsulate this. There's probably been some benefit that she has seen her dad get off the mother from doing the I'm depressed routine, which could be more about sad than actually clinical depression. You don't know. Everybody's using the word depression as an overall construct, and it's not always the case. You can feel sad, moody, whatever. Or there's a profound clinical depression, which needs clinical assistance. What she's saying is, I don't like where I am. I want my friends that get me security. I had the familiarity. There are people I have to meet, and I don't know what she's dealing with in the public school system. Yes, I do. That's why I tell everybody to take their kids out of public schools. But I think Dad,
me too.
Just a second, I think Dad has made some benefits off Mom with his mood. Now, think for a moment, if I'm expressing this well enough, maybe you'll be able to identify it, what extra things she takes on, what things he gets away with.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, how the ballet is played between him having his mood and what your daughter has to pick up and put on her back more and more and more and more. Is that registering at all?
Yes.
Okay. Then
it is. Okay. She needs to call you. I've already told her that.
Well, tell her you called me, and I said the entire family needs to go in for family therapy with a family therapist.
Family counseling.
Not your basic.
And that.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. It needs to be
counselor.
family. No, not a school counselor.
Granddaughter said.
Yeah.
that she had thoughts of committing suicide and cutting herself. And she's just barely
Family
13.
therapy
She's
immediately. This is a family dynamic.
How do
Are you
we-
going to
that's
keep
what I
talking
said.
over me so that I can't give you the information I believe you need to hear?
Yeah, that's what I need.
So be
Your
quiet for a
information,
moment.
How to find a good one. Okay.
Okay, family therapist, not just a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but somebody who has an MFCC. I think this is a family dynamic. And the thing is that your basic psychotherapists are not trained in the dynamics of the person's life and home situation. They're not. Family therapists are trained in that, to understand that you just don't take a kid out of that situation and therapize them, because it's missing the point of the dynamics going on in the family that are feeding into the child behaving that way, feeling that way. It's not as simple as, we're just going to fix her, we'll give her some antidepressant and put her in an institution, okay? Let's go back. I mean, it's interesting that she pointed out the two things. I think I might kill myself, or at least cut myself. So she's informed here. That raises everybody's fear level. That gets everybody motivated. Attention goes to her, and maybe they'll take me out of this school and put me with my friends where I want to be. These things are complicated. That's why I so often, and my training is as an MFCC, as an MFT, marriage and family therapist. For many things, it's the most powerful form of therapeutic intervention, which is why when I was in private practice, I would have whoever I was seeing drag in family members, because then I would see the dynamic and understand, aha, now I know this is not just happening in a vacuum. It rarely is, especially with kids. And it happened on the first day of school, and then she dragged it out. It's wonderful. There's more to know here. It's not a simple, give her a pill. My number, 1-800-375-2872. Download the Dr. Laura Call of the Day and Dr. Laura's Deep Dive podcasts on my website, drlaura.com, the SiriusXM app, or wherever you listen to podcasts.